Hey, I'm Conflicted, and today we're going to be talking about the album that helped Joji encapsulate a massive change in career paths from a comedian slash YouTuber to a musician. This is George Miller's underrated masterpiece, Ballads 1. At first glance, this album may not seem very cohesive, but as time goes on, and the more you listen to these tracks, you start to realize on how incredible each one of these songs is individually, as well as when they're all put together. You have this masterpiece of an album where Joji is talking about falling in love with a person, but at the same time his life is falling apart, and this same person does not feel the same way to the extent that he feels it. And in the first song, that's very apparent. He describes on how he fell in love with this person who does not have commitment as their end goal with him. And in Slow Dancing in the Dark, we get more of a description of that, where he talks about an impersonal relationship with this person, which was mostly kind of just like lust, where this person was not really there for the love or a long-term relationship with him, but he was still wanting more. The song name itself was a metaphor for slow dancing in the dark because you cannot see your partner's face, and it shows that identity doesn't really matter for this person who he is in love with. They do not really care about him, but he was still there despite that. And in Test Drive, he elaborates on how he wanted a long-lasting relationship, and the person he was in love with just wanted to be there for the moment. Wanted You continues this message, but it shows Joji starting to lose hope with this relationship. Can't Get Over You is Joji accepting that he cannot get over the person and will always care regardless, on how short of a time they've known each other and how he fell in love at first sight and was willing to do many stupid things, not caring about his own future just to be with that person. And it's kind of upsetting, you know, but I think that's the entire point of it. Never in my life have I sat down and listened to Joji hoping to kick my feet and giggle, but yeah, it's pretty entertaining on how he's a complete polar opposite in this music from where he was in terms of his other entertaining side, you know, when he was doing all these high dopamine, there's a ton going on in all of his other YouTube channel, like all that stuff, and then the complete switch, which was baffling to so many people, that we have not seen this side of Joji before, and this is really what put a lot of people on to this new Joji music, and it's pretty incredible. Most people at this point just call him Joji. I don't hear a lot of people calling him his old YouTube name, and yeah, it just shows the incredible bridge that he did. And if you recently got into Joji, that's good for you. You should subscribe. And if you didn't, and you've been here for a minute, you should definitely subscribe, because I'm definitely going to talk about more Joji stuff. But yeah, let's get back into the storyline here. We have Why Am I Still in LA, which goes with the fact that the relationship is probably terrible for both of them, and it's low-key draining them slowly of all their energy, and it's just a pretty toxic thing. And it really makes Joji question here whether he should leave the situation or not. This is where we get into aspects that not only is this relationship starting to fall apart, even his own friendships are falling apart. In the song No Fun, he talks about how everything is falling apart, his entire life is falling apart. And Come Through, that's self-explanatory. R.I.P. is similar to I Can't Get Over You, in the fact that he is being willing to make a massive sacrifice to be with this person. So it's not like he's completely giving up on this relationship with this person, but he still wants to be there, but it's also, he's having very conflicting emotions here. He's conflicted, I'm conflicted, and let's just continue. I don't know why I even said that, but XNXX refers to the possible pills or drugs he's taking to help himself with the situation, also known as Xanax, which is the songs also samples the song Pills, which refers to drugs. I didn't even know this. I seen this on Genius, that he sampled his old song called Pills, and yeah, that is pretty entertaining there. I'll See You in 40 is the last song on the album, and I think it's a great way to end the album. Joji understands that the person doesn't want him back, and then he avoids her. Joji here literally just wants to stay in the bliss, you know, stay in the ignorance that he still has a chance with this working, and he can't be proven wrong if he just completely cuts her off, you know. But that in itself is kind of funny because he's not gonna work if he cuts her off, but it's not gonna work either way. So he stays in that zone where he's just gone. Joji continues to make music to this day and had gotten a good grasp of his sound, but it is important to look at his first body of work to see the growth as well as the similarities in his music throughout time. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and maybe even share with a friend and let them know about Ballads 1. I have been thinking about making a lot more video essays as of recently. I'm still in January as of the time I'm recording this video. I'm trying to stay ahead in YouTube uploads. I don't know where we're at by now, but all I know is I'm thankful for where we are. I'm at like 430 subs right now. I love you all. Thank you for the support this month alone. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.